This video is aimed at students who are on an Access to HE diploma, but the principle can be adapted for any of our courses. A question tutors are often asked when a student starts is, how long do I need to take on each unit? The answer is very individual to each student and depends on when you started your course and when you aim to finish. In this video, I'll take you through how to set up a timetable for yourself. This can be adapted once you settle into studying, and a follow-up video will take you through this. The document you will use is called an Individual Learning Plan, or ILP. You can locate your ILP on your account under the Materials button. Scroll down the page and the ILP for your specific course can be downloaded. It is a Word document and can look a little complicated at first, but it simply lists the units you will complete on your diploma, so you can think of it as a to-do list. At the top, you need to fill in your name, your course start date, your target completion date, and the weeks or days of study. If you're unsure about the number of days you have on your course, you can use an online date calculator. Below this, we can see the units listed. You will start off on the skills-based units, and then your subject areas are shown. As you go through the course, you will need to ask your tutor what subject you will complete first. This will depend on the subject specialism of your tutor. If you don't already know, you complete 60 credits on an Access to HE diploma. You can see that the units shown are 3 credits or 6 credits big. We will assume that you will complete each 3-credit block in the same amount of time. This may not be the case, but it will give you an average time for completion. If you finish some of the 3-credit units quicker than others, then it means overall you should finish the diploma by your target completion date. Let's work through an example to show how you can produce your own timetable. Let's say a student starts on the 1st of September. The target completion date is set for the 31st of May the following year. Here is a date calculator that I use. If we put the start date here and we put the target completion date here, then the calculated duration is 272 days. Using a calculator, they can divide 272 days by 60 credits. This will tell them how long each single credit should take, which is about 4.5 days in this example. As we're working in 3-credit blocks, we should multiply this by 3. This will tell the student now how long a 3-credit block should take, which is 13.6 days. This should be the maximum time to complete that 3 credits. Using a calendar, the student can then start filling in some planned completion dates for the units shown. The first unit is preparing to progress. This is 3 credits, so they should complete this unit within 13.6 days of starting the course. Now 13.6 is a bit of an awkward number to work with, so I would advise them using 13 days for each 3-credit block. And that will then give them some time towards the end of the course because they've rounded the time down. So 13 days from the start of their course, they should be handing the assessment in, i.e. completing the unit. So that should take them to the 14th of September. As you can see, the student needs to complete the learning materials and the SAQs as well for this unit, and those need to be completed within this 13-day deadline. So If the student wanted to set themselves a deadline for the completion of the SAQs, then they might want to put that in here. So for example, they might want to spend 5 days on the materials and the SAQs and then 8 days on the assessment or something similar. This is where you can personalise your own ILP and set yourself individual target dates. The next unit is also 3 credits. So this should take the student the same amount of time, i.e. 13 days. Using a calendar again, we can work out that this would take them to the 27th of September. So the latest they should be finishing this unit is the 27th of September. Again, they could put a deadline in for the learning materials and SAQs if they wanted to. And you can do this again for the next unit underneath this. Hopefully this example has shown you how to calculate your own planned deadlines and how to fill the ILP in. At this early stage in your course, I would advise that you only fill in the first 3 units. You can then come back and review your progress and adapt your ILP further, and I'll be back in the next video to explain how to do that. Once you have filled in your first 3 dates, upload your ILP to your account. Go to the My Courses drop-down menu, select My ILPs and SAQs, go to Upload New File, and then choose File. If you locate your ILP on your computer, and then select Upload, and that will show your ILP on your account. You and your tutor can now use those deadline dates you've set when you get your assessment information. Remember, these are the latest dates you need to complete the work by. So if you submit the assessments earlier than these dates, then you're ahead of your plan and you could then spend more time on other units further along in the diploma. Good luck with your course, and if you have any questions about your ILP, please speak to your tutor.